Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I'm here. I'm going to make sure we're all safe. So with that said, are you ready for your next comic coming to the stage? Hell yeah. Are you ready for your next comic coming to the stage? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and please welcome warmly Buckshot.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Happy St. Patty's. Show me your patties. Look at that. I got my own beer back there. They got this. You guys got to get that. That's damn good beer. Woo. I'm broke, so free shit's good. Hell yeah. Man, I was so excited to come out. I grew up in Nashville, man. My dad was a comedian. I come from a comedy family, and I always wanted to do this. And this is my first time on Zanie's stage, so I'm going to kick ass for you. Hell yeah. I grew up in a comedy family, and my brother is also a comedian, and he's a midget. And when you grow up in a comedy family, if you own a midget, it's amazing. Because I used to get off stage, I'd be like, Dad, ain't nobody laughing. Well, shit, send the damn midget back up there. I don't know what to tell you. Put the big shoes on him or whatever, you know? Noah, that's his name. If you follow me at Buckshot Comedy, you'll see a Noah on there with me all the time. He's a little guy. Comes from Lake Norman, North Carolina. And he comes stay with me Thanksgiving. He likes to stuff the turkey. We just put him in there and he just goes to town. And he was worried this year. He sat down with me. He wanted me to know that he was gay. And I said, no, I love you to death. You're my brother, man. I don't care. I'm just glad you came out of the cabinet. You know, it's been a while. Man, I think I had some people. I do. You guys seen the big camouflage school bus downtown? I do comedy on the Redneck Comedy Bus. I do about 380 shows a year. And I got some people that rode with me today, I think, came out. And I started dating again. And let me back up. Let me tell you this whole story. So I got, this lady got on the bus. I know I put on weight, okay? And I was worried, but I'm layering. I'm doing all I can do. And I put on, prior to COVID, people used to mistake me for Michael Phelps a lot. It got out of hand. And so, and I would never make fun of anybody's weight, right? But I'm on the bus the other day, and some lady's on there wanting to make fun of me. She's like, you kind of look like a fat Garth Brooks. I said, well, I guess you don't own a full-length mirror at your damn house, you know, because she was a big old girl, and like I said, I could stand next to this microphone and look like the number 10. That's how bad it got out of hand. Anyway, she gets on the bus. This woman, I bet she's pushing 650 on the hoof. And when she got to the door of the bus, we had to grease it, get her in there. And she wanted to sit all the way in the back. She wedged in between seats. One of her titties snatched the man's watch off his wrist. Unbelievable, unreal. She got all the way in the back, we popped the wheelie. That's a big bus, too. And she got on there with an emotional support sandwich. I don't know, I've never seen anybody do that. Oh my goodness, I hooked up with her later, but well, shit, let me tell you what happened. So she comes back to my house. Now this might save your life, take notes. First of all, 6 months prior to this, I bought this crappy couch. Guy wanted $20. I told him, unless you can explain the stains, I'm not giving you more than 15. And he said, well, that couch holds 3 people, no problems. I said, well, I don't know 3 people with no problems. So anyways, long story short, fast forward, she comes and sees the show. I take her back to my house. Now, I was just going to bring her back to the house, grab a shower, and then me and her were going to run to maybe 2 or 3 Golden Corrals, catch a movie. Okay. Turns out she works at a movie theater. She's the screen. Anyway, so I go get a shower, come out, and there's Wampus Cat, butt naked on my couch, got her feet in the air. Looked like polar bear paws. I've never seen anything like it. Anybody ever seen that? Dude, she had a Lucky smoking one of them in her foot. I never seen it. Anyway, first thought I had was, I don't want to get a bad TripAdvisor review on this deal, you know? So I got down there and I started kissing about where I thought her ankle should have been. And I got to about where her knee was. And she threw both legs forward, I guess like in a moment of passion. And when she did that, her belly come down on the back of my head like a hatchback on a Ford Focus and pinned my ass in. I'm claustrophobic, dude. I flipped out, dude. Listen, I was slapping like this. It felt like I was hitting a waterbed. I'm slapping like this. I can't get her off me. And I hit her in the head with a DVD remote, God bless her. And I dug a car key in her belly button. I tried to lock, unlock, bloop, bloop. I did everything. And at one point, ended up with a full mouth of Cool Ranch Doritos. I added that to the story about 2 weeks ago. I can't get past it. I don't even know why. This is why my kids don't invite me to career day, you know? What's your dad do? He died. Fiery car wreck. We don't want to get into it. Anyway, she's a sweetheart. We're expecting in March. And keeps it. That's so stupid. Oh my God. And guess what? I am, I know I look like I'm in my 20s, but I'm not. And I'm a grandpa now. I don't know if there's any grandparents there. It's kind of a young crowd, but I love being a grandpa, man. I told my daughter, if I known he was going to be that cool, hell, we'd have just had him first, you know? And he's Mexican. I mean, everywhere I go with him, everybody calls me the cracker with the graham cracker. Here he comes, you know? You can see him. Love him to death. He's the best. They let me watch him the other day, and I lost him for about an hour. And I found him next door. He got over there, was doing some ladies' landscaping. Unbelievable what they'll do. And I don't know how he got into her yard, because about 4 years ago, she built this wall, but shit, he just went right up and over it. Unreal. Listen, I don't know if y'all know this. I got to ask, because I asked my show earlier today. Did I make this up? I thought I got an email or something. Somebody said $750 ICE was giving people for every Mexican you turned in. Did anybody see that? Yeah, a couple of you seen it? Okay, so fast forward, I'm at Chuck E. Cheese with my grandson, right? And he's in the ball pit. And I got to noticing there was other little Mexican kids in there. So just for funsies, I started doing the math. I'm like, $750, $1,500. I got to about 9, and I was like, we're going to zip this bullshit. We're going to zip that up. I'm going to check this email. You know, do I have to be here? You know, because I don't want to. I'd like to come back to Chuck E. I got thrown out of Chuck E. Cheese once. Got drunk, beat the shit out of their guitar player. Unreal. What happens? That's great, because, you know, before my grandson, I couldn't tell Mexican jokes. And now I just hold him up. I'm like, look, I got one, so here he is. Yeah, my family came out to support me, and I made sure that his dad, the Mexican, sat right up front in case shit got hairy. I said, you stay right there in case I need you. Yeah. My daughter, she's with the Mexican, and my other daughter, she's with the Puerto Rican. Right there. From New York. I'm from the South. She called me. I fell in love with a man from New York. I said, just get to the punchline. I ain't got time for all this bullshit. And he's Puerto Rican. I said, okay, what's the joke? She said when they first went to New York, she was like, Dad, we were on the subway, and, you know, I'm not allowed to carry. And it kind of got into kind of a crazy situation. And Juan said we would be okay that he had a knife. Can you believe Juan, of all people, had a knife? I said, he's Puerto Rican. He probably had 6 or 7 knives. He probably was sold some before you guys got over there or something. But no, I love it. I'll tell you what, you guys got, you don't know the lineup because they don't tell it, but that's a damn kick-ass lineup in that dressing room. Hell yeah. I come out here all the time, and I don't want to give it away because I don't think I'm supposed to, but I want to tell y'all something. I got real quick, April 29th over here at the Lab. See, I grew up here coming to Zanie's, and there wasn't always a spot for young comics, and they are working their ass off at the Lab and different places like this to give us the chance to come out here. And now you're seeing a lot of comics coming out of Nashville. And I got invited April 29th. It's a fundraiser, Slick Baby. Y'all know Slick Baby? Hell yeah, you know Slick. Yeah, we're doing a fundraiser for autism. And so if you guys can come out, put that on your map, April 29th. I'd love to have you out. And this was my first time. I don't know if you've ever experienced this in your life, but I want to tell you something. Going somewhere away from your home and still feeling right at home is quite an experience. And thank you for that tonight. I appreciate it. All right, thank y'all. Good night.